Okay, mixer check, mic check. I think we are good to go. Let's push buttons. And my green screen is working. Let's go. All right, folks. So I played a little bit off stream today, but we need to get some stuff on camera so that I can use this later when I go to write my guides. Funny story about guides is that you actually have to play the video game to write them. So we're gonna do just that. Assuming, of course, that the game lets me click on it. Hold on, let's see. Are y'all seeing this? Okay, there we go. Dire simulation. I'm glad we got the intro stuff out of the way so that we can start calibrating my difficulty properly. And of course, my ISP is going to not let me play the video game for a hot minute, so settle in. Strap in. Okay, so we've got Sami. We're gonna need detection, elementals, and of course Yedog is banned out. Okay, I see you. Might be an A-gear game. Actually, did they ban out they only banned out Sash and Gnosis. Yedog is still doable. But I don't know, being detections challenged can scare me. Let's see, I've been trying to play a little bit of Kazi. Trying to feel it out, but I'm not sure if I want to continue down that path or just see how the other factions have been revised. I think I might do the latter. Let's see, Moderano's still on the table. Why not? Mike is in chat. We might as well, right? Give me that pag. So far, I've been being able to... Oh, wow, new map. I've been able to reach hidden core pretty reliably in my off-camera games. Let's see, Insider's an encouraging start. Might keep the pocket aid here, especially since incantation medics can be strong. Although this is also arguably a great econ play. And we've got vents. We do be venting. Nice little convoluted map here. Shame that we can't make use of these this high ground here. The sub bench makes it really look like we're part of the map. Yeah, positioning's not going to be the greatest here if I remember my Laterano lineup properly. Tell you what, since we're not contested here, let's dip a little bit into Victoria.
I like these high places. They have plenty of sunshine.
Well, if it isn't Lefrau Letanian WNT in my YouTube chat. Hello. Hello, Argo.
Prepare for execution.
Good to see you. I shouldn't be fussing over round one so much, but yeah.
I like these high places.
Ideally a cross shape for Mostima. Yeah, we don't have a nice little place to do it. But the thing that we do have on this map is that we have convolution, and then maybe someone funky can make use of those vents. Definitely, certainly a thing. Okay, let's see. We rushing our levels here, most likely. I guess I start getting worried if we don't have a frontliner though, so we might ease off the gas just for safety here. Yeah, let me ease off the gas a little bit. Might actually be worth it. Yeah, there we go. We got a pocket gummy. Perfect. And you know what? The pear is valuable enough for me to grab.
I heard someone tried planting sunflowers on the roof.
Let's see.
I like these.
Doesn't actually show us
these high. I like
the vent AoEs, but
they have plenty of sunshine.
we'll make do. Yeah, we'll feel out the placements in a bit here. My job right now is just to like soak it in Because if I'm going to be writing from, you know, as from experience on this, then it would suit me to build some expertise. Tell you what, let's move you up, and then we can do the Vanilla copy right there.
I heard someone tried planting sunflowers on the roof. Not a bad idea.
As for my off-stream games, I tried a Yeta game, and then I did a really botched Kazimierz run, since I picked some skills that were questionable. I wanted to initially run Blemmy S2 because it's like the bread and butter, but here with Kazi's raid comp, with raid Kazi specifically, you want Blemmy to just kind of pop skill 3 and go hard. So let's see here. How saucy are we feeling? I mean, Gunny can take it pretty well. Next 2 battles, 3, yeah. Of course, Nalter will be running the S1, or excuse me, the S2. Grab our level here. It's a very late level, but I wanted some safety against the mooks here. And we need to remind ourselves that Ag does want us to spend some money. A little bit of banking there, perhaps. I have to wonder how well the odd ranges of some operators can work here as well. Yeah, solos are the way to go for learning IMO. Like, yeah, you don't get the benefit of teammates to like save your ass when you leak, but I think that the lack of the timer just makes it so that you can actually just take your time. Except, of course, during the strategy pick phase, because they keep the timer in there for whatever reason. But yeah, we'll get back on pace on levels soon. I think what we do here is we buy the coin for an econ play later. And then watch as the game goes completely unresponsive. And now we're so back. Bit of a slow one to start.
High places. They have plenty of sunshine.
Let me check in on my old school RuneScape grind. I am currently AFK salvaging
Attention to it,
because I recently got some dragon hooks. I said to myself, you know what? I am so close to 99 sailing, so I might as well just set my crewmates to work. And then every once in a while, I gotta sail my boat back to Lunar Isle to drop off my cargo. Other than that, it's pretty chill. I could also sort the salvage on the boat, but I want to keep my inventory configured for other grinds. I've been trying to like grind some Temporos and some Corrupted Gauntlet, since the latter I can also do with whatever inventory I want, and the former is just because I want a what's it called? A Dragon Harpoon eventually. Like I was saying, that your huge new pick for Laterano is Civi. Since you're stacking everything off Mostima, yeah, Civi would amp that pretty well. That is the neutral op that you probably want. Tell you what, since I'm gonna lean cut. Wait, hold on. Let's see. I was gonna say, oh yeah, I'll get the tough launcher and grab a gravel. It's like, no, we're not doing Kazi. Wean off your habits. I almost threw my my Yeta game because I thought I was still playing Kazi earlier. Thankfully saved myself from embarrassment. It's like, I want to do it all. Yeah, what if I just like multi-boxed like 4 accounts and then just played it wouldn't be like a dolo anymore. It'd be a quad solo Stronghold. Halo works amazingly in that for a medic now. You know what? Touch strategy. I was looking at touch strategy and thinking, does this work for comps that normally go medicless? It seems like a janky ass strategy, but like a medic's a medic, you know? It's like, then you can just kind of go hard on your core. You don't have to worry about no healing. Like what are we here? Let's see. I'm looking at this, right? And so like the vent is quite nice. But then you can also just kind of like bunch up here as well. Thoughts to consider. Tell you what. Perfumer has a bench passive. So I don't mind actually grabbing aid right now. We'll move one Vendela up here. We'll move Insider here, and then we get the boosted attack for Perfumer. That helps her regen. And this will be a chill spot if we like move our choke point upwards if we don't want to make use of the convolution. Doesn't give us damage, which is slightly concerning, but we'll deal with that later. At least we have +1, I guess +2 block now.
I'll protect everyone.
Genuinely the biggest struggle of Lateron. Yeah, I'd imagine. At least y'all have arts damage now. I was looking at the Kazi lineup earlier, and when I was playing Kazi earlier, I realized that we do not have anything but physical. So I rolled a Virtuosa in my Kazi game, and I sold her off later thinking, oh yeah, I'll be fine. And then, you know what the hidden core boss was? It was Gun Knight. It was Gun Knight, dog. So I said to myself, okay, you know what? I'm going to do this for my own sanity. I'm going to go in the custom pool, and I'm going to draft in Frau Viviana. All right. Miss Drost needs to get in here to provide the only arts damage and hope for elemental damage that the natural Kazi roster will have. Otherwise, we're going to have to like contest for it, and that's going to be messy. Like generally what I'm gonna try and look for in this guide experience is I'm gonna try to play the faction straight and with minimal additions, so that hey, anybody can kind of use these guides from like a baseline level, and then I'll put in like the nice to haves and the need to haves, and that point of contention right there for Kazimierz is a big one. Oh, by the way, Podenko is our new Gitano, all right? +1 stack takes effect even if the operator is on the bench. Tier 1, super cheap. I guess Perfumer also becomes our perma bench operator. These girlies are already great, but the fact that they're just here, they're here for us, they're here for moral support. I love them. Okay, wait, now we can do this, maybe? This is where we get dicey on that. We have damage. We aid and... you can get back on there. There we go. +4 stacks. If only we had active alliances, you know? I could go Swift, since Insider's here with Tin Man. It's kind of a shame that we don't hit our fast 4, but it's been an awkward start regardless. Speculative investor too. Although I'm not sure if I want to really go to investor. Wait, do we have a lot of on purchases for Laterano? I don't think we do. Stack Gen is pretty heavily focused on old Mosty. What am I talking about? We have coin. Casually forgets econ. Let's see, main damage. You're gonna be passive anyways, but you go on low ground.
If you insist on being so stubborn, then prepare for execution.
I've seen books like this before. Watch out, watch blues. Must also...
Oh, Podenko, you're so good. You're actually goated.
How do you like this then?
We just have a really awkward lineup right now.
Actually better at wrestling than shooting. Makes
But I will willingly sack some HP right now for the early shop levels, because we do want to be rolling on 4 for like basically all the factions ever. Every faction pretty much finds all of their cores in 4.
Out for the thorns.
Should be it. That should go in the general guide. Cores in 4. Alright, well, we found our Cheeto. Good to see you, girl. And unfortunately, you don't actually mean stack gen, but hey, I'll take it. We need active alliances. Speculative. We could improve that. Wouldn't mind that. We already have our Laterano tier 1. Like, I also noticed that Laterano tends to be like look like a garbage fire early on, but you can ramp like 300 stacks in the late round. Yeah, that hasn't changed. Oh man, that certainly hasn't changed. I'm wondering if let's see, it's an on deployment. Nah, I don't know if that'll synergize, but I'm trying to think like who in the precision crew might be healthy to have. Pinecone for Swift with Insider. Yeah, we will need to like bring him up eventually. Do you have stack gen?
Mission accepted.
No, it's just for op economy. Okay. Tell you what, we do need damage right now. We have 5 effective money, 2 unit limit. All right. Burn coin. I'll greed a smidge. And I think we start rejiggering the setup here.
Here.
We need good AoE there.
Got it.
Our Vendela can stay there. Insider's right here. Cheeto. Now we have active alliances, so
If you insist on being
I found our prey.
I guess we stack Swift just a smidge. Insider gets pot shots. I don't know if
mission accepted.
pick is usually Indigo for precision because he's got Arcane from Ostima. That's actually huge. Wait, you're so right.
Bullets may be fast.
I don't know if Insider skill 1 is now the play now that Arqueto's in play. I just like reflexively picked that because I love Arqueto. But I can see the argument that it arguably isn't worth it. Okay, we're gonna get invis checked, but these are very kind of trash mobs.
So this is a battlefield.
Bullets may be fast, but they aren't always so quick to solve.
I still have
Well, Stima uses bullets. Wait, what?
draw.
I thought it was... Well, actually...
I'll give you some time to cry out.
Oh, well, I guess she can make use of the attack buff, of course, right?
I'll handle this.
He gets 1 to 2... Oh, okay, gotcha.
Here's some. Come on.
Right, yeah, okay. Now I see what you mean. Right, the stack gen is still reliant on spending bullets, and he's still like
Out for the thorns.
burr. Pistol go burr. Also, my camera go swaying, I guess. Yeah. Poor Fetty. He was too busted. Well, there's our civvy. I will gladly take a speculative purchase. Tile ahead on deployment. Not with this map. Oh my goodness. We have some lava. There's Fetty. Are you? No, you're Laterano Swift. You're Laterano Agile.
Let's begin.
Laterano Prestige. I think only pure one is like Virtuosa. Your husband. It's me. I'm husband. But not your husband. I am Hika's husband. Who's in the Agile pool? We've got Tilo in the Agile pool. You know what? That might be good. This is actually kind of... Oh, thanks, Peg. I was like, you could see the dial-up modem like go up on my face. Congrats again. Thank you. Hello, Polina. Welcome in. Thanks for the good luck here. Yeah, I gotta put in the grind here. I've got a part-time job that I'm juggling right now, so I'm not all here. I'm also, still juggling between like old school RuneScape and other games that I want to play. I still haven't caught up on Enfield because I've been giving myself like so many reasons to procrastinate on that game. And it's just, I need to take that game very unseriously in order for me to like enjoy it and not be a hater. So I'm looking forward to the AIC event though. I gotta catch up before then. But yeah, there's a lot of games to play, and so far like some of the factions have been feeling pretty good. Relatively like unchanged. Like Yerag, the Yerag game that I played, that felt pretty good. No Ascalon needed, and you don't even have to hold short. Like you can still hold short and hyperstack Yerag, but I reached hidden core just fine running 6 Yerag or 6+ Yerag, and I felt that it was fine. The addition of Silver Ash and Prominix's altars really pushes them. Let's see here. I mean, I guess we can activate Durable, and then we've still got Aid. I don't feel great about it.
Yes, I'm listening.
What arrow should I use?
Like, we're still kind of like suboptimal, but I guess what we can do here now is Gummy goes here.
Everyone.
Sancta can go here. Then, do we get lucky? No, we don't. Okay.
Confirmed.
Hold on. We are at 3. We don't really have our cores yet. We're kind of at the unit limit as well.
The job, Doctor.
I could jettison Swift, but I'm not really feeling that. Don't catch up before the AIC event. I might have to change everything. That's the content for me, though, man. You're looking at the factory freaks like, they're at Escalator Land, asking like, when's the ride? This is the ride. Oh god, that reference is so old at this point, but I don't care. Do we like go like one tile up again? Surely not.
I'll hold this ground all on my own.
What am I ditching for this? We're triple aided right now, so I guess Vendela.
Victory is an illusion.
This does not feel right, but we'll get there. Feels like it's too early to sell the pine cone, and then like we have aid right now, so we gotta. I kind of want to go wide. And we still don't have stack gen with
Is the patriarch?
old Civi here, so unfortunate. We'll get somewhere. Like we've got some work to do. One more refresh. This is arguably not a keeper. Actually, I could see myself grabbing the Leonhard. Because that frees up pine cone. It gives us precision.
What arrow should I use?
Cheeto's passive stacking at least, so That's fine.
What's
And
the
yes, I would like it on Swift. Yeah, okay. Freeze it. Roll it.
Only the law is the truth.
The map is uber scuffed, but
I was really
make it work.
hoping it wouldn't turn out like this.
these two tiles I'm happy with. Our spread shooters are not having it, but
In our current situation, a complete
at least it's all chaff.
The wheels of the
We've got some time to like breathe.
Yucky for you.
Lure some more enemies into the ring, then leave the rest to me.
Now here's a better setup. All right, we can maybe save the pine cone, but I guess we ditch it now. We're at 4,
What's the job, Doc?
so we might as well start rolling. Do we claim our triples? Nah, let's play it straight with the faction. Let's roll for a bit. Hello, Exu.
Is it my turn?
Suddenly the game is once again unresponsive. All right, there we go. What's this way? Prisoners. Oh, hello, big boys.
Where are we going?
Oh my god. D Nuna giving 10 gift subs. Thank you, BFF. Appreciate it. Hold on, there's some chat messages that I need to scroll up for because of that. Pivot into PAS if it's not working out. Yeah, no, they do have the elements for that. Precision, Agile, Swift. Maybe Arcane is in the mix now too, technically, but let's see. Who got the gift subs? We got Fluffy's Games, Myriads, Micah, Alexander XYZ, that's X Alexander, that is. Onigiri Man, Vizerin, Asmus Hara, By 2 Angel Wings, Master Maverick, and Gilgamesh 3000 BC. Hey, we even got a first time chatter. Oh, how's it going, Angel Wings? You just learned that spendable balance is a thing. Glad you can use it. Wait, was this like when you streamed like Smash Bros. Melee back in the day and you had like sub revenue? That's crazy, dog. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Good to see you tuning in as well. All right, hold on. We're at unit cap, and he's gifting 5 more, folks. He's gifting 5 more. I know I don't have like the whole like flashy streamer alert thing when like people like do things and whatnot, but I have a third monitor. Okay, I can look at it every once in a while to see if people are splashing the pot. Okay, I'll keep you updated. So who's got it this time? Fee413, Feed Kyobe, Zyrathan, Monster, and Sarah Siren 898. Years and years ago. I appreciate it, man. It's gotta go somewhere, right? Well, there goes the Twitch hype train. And mind you, I don't run like stream alerts on purpose, by design. Also, we're kind of like low on aid here. Rolling the Tilo would have been nice. Or we swap in Vendela back, but we're just kind of crowded. Exu Marvel is an option now. And Mike, thank you for gifting a sub to Raito. That's crazy. That apparently, I guess. Hold on, let's see. When did I set a sub goal? Oh wait, yeah, that's right. The sub goal is always set to. I always set my sub goals to emote unlocks.
Request has been confirmed.
All right, unit limit 1. Never mind, we don't have to sub out anybody. We're fine! We're fine! Actually, who should be sitting on Tresian's position here? Probably... Okay, tell you what. Arquetto from downtown.
You insist on being so
And then
stubborn,
Insider should still be here, and then Exu can just take pot shots, maybe? Actually, no. No. I take it back. Like this. We do this. Because Insider will get pot shots here. Pot shots golf, even. Alright, well, we have a closure doll. Could still buy into the speculative civvy, but it's hinging on the idea that we get Mostima right now. I could think of many worse ways to spend the money though, so let's do it. Not worth upgrading. Let's just, yeah, splash the pot. Do some bench rearranging. Mandela doesn't actually do anything for us on the bench, so we might like ditch her for some extra funds. Same with Gummy. And then I guess Podenko and Perfumer might take a back seat when Tolopsis comes along, perhaps. We could even put Vanilla back in. It'd be nice to get them promoed. Alright.
I'll hold this ground all on my own.
Well, yeah, that's kind of your job, Gramps.
This is a spear. Let's see whether you're
What did I set him to? Did I set him to... Okay.
No one will.
This always works out, usually, I hope.
Hey, relying on your... Let's see whether you're gold or manure.
Right, that's... I forgot about that. She does... Active alliances. Yeah, okay, we do need to set her up near Leonhardt. Forgot about my own strat here. I just figured that this is the best way to kind of do the damage for now. Oh my god, the prisoners, they're so beefy. Gramps don't care.
Let's see whether you're gold.
Goes full honey badger.
Will only leave you vulnerable.
Oh, the original, the solvent item. Yes, you're right. You're right. I've been trying to find that in my games. You have enough healing for Pompeii, I think. Okay. I don't want to dilute my pool, if I'm being honest. We really need that Mostima for core stack generation, really. Okay, hold on. First, we do this. We roll it down. Pattern clip, always useful. Triples for Vendela. And the crowd goes mild. Well, I wouldn't mind a foresight venture, so welcome to the team, I guess. Let's see, how many rounds of Banui do we get? Cost 3, we would profit 1 funds off of this. I'll take it. Always by daughter. And Hika gifting a sub to Dinuna. Thank you. We're just splashing the pot all around. Please use your emotes, guys. Hika worked very hard on them. Let's see, what else do we have? I also have emotes on the YouTube side of things, but we need more channel memberships to like actually tell YouTube that, hey, this channel is worthy of having more slots. So if you guys want to do that, splash the pot there, by all means, but don't feel obligated. Not in this economy. Damage for damage and bullet consumption. Yeah, I'd imagine just having it proc constantly. I mean, like, it's also a sizable attack boost, right? With the solvent. There's a lot of synergies with solvent. I like the fact that it's a tier 1 item is like astounding to me. Let's see here. And then Raito was telling you that Marshu slapped Laterano Alliance on Blaze Alt and got ridiculous ammo. Yeah, she's always been the best exchange student for Laterano, even in the first season. You just tested Wang. His skill ends when he runs out of pieces. Oh, yeah. He's definitely an operator that benefits from more manual control. Can't really see myself recommending him to be a custom add-on. FedEx skill activation? Oh yeah, that makes sense. He does have a rough skill cycle. This works. I mean, it is in the shop right now, so hey. Far be it for me to turn down a suggestion from one I know to be an expert. Not sure who I'm giving this to yet. Maybe we just give it to Insider temporarily. Or Gramps, because he's goated, but we'll see. I mean, with one refresh, we saw the gummy for this. That is a spent wallet. Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between or beyond. Right, Bullet. Bullet. Yeah, sure.
What arrow should I use?
Let's see. It is self and operator 1 tile ahead, so we're fine there. Still looking for Tilo. If I missed her and I'm blind, then that's on me. I think we're gonna chill on this. Maybe I swap out Perfumer with Vendela now that she's E2'd.
I heard someone
We lose
tried
passive
planting
regen on everybody.
sunflowers on the roof.
In fact, I think we're kind of medicless with this setup, which is concerning.
I heard someone tried planting sunflowers on the roof.
So
Not
this
a bad
is
idea.
probably what we need. We don't face harassment. And now Podenko and Perfumer are on the bench quite comfortably. Still need our Agile. But yeah. Yeah, the compactness of maps really doesn't help his case for sure. I need to test them out in RA, but as you can see, I'm time limited for everything that I do in this game right now, so... let's see... When entering rest phase, when rest phase ends...
Try out my new hip.
Your request
We're
is
sure...
confirmed.
We're not stacking... We're not stack spamming right now, so Civi's still not in play. Alright. Bit of a sanity check. Laterano benefits big time from the funny hat, I would imagine. Oh, that's right, we're doing Pompeii. I completely forgot. I'm griefing. We still have some safe DPS though with Exu, but isn't gonna be a rough one. Oh, let's go, Gramps. Hell yeah. It's gonna be a Pyrrhic victory in more ways than one. Alright. And we really should have kept in Perfumer for this backline. But we have one catastrophic round of tolerance built in right now, so we're chilling.
Follow me.
I think was he going out for the other round? I guess we'll swap in Perfumer regardless, because we really don't want to be caught without a medic like that. Next up is Frequency. As soon as I say that, it would be a good time for a Podenko. That... Hold on. Why is the game not responding sometimes? That feels really suspicious.
I won't be afraid.
Stupid vent. Well, for those of you asking when's Marvel, we can get Marvel. Would not mind that, just for the bench value. This is just a frequency round. We do get ranged harass, so Perfumer stays out. Stack gen could be worse. We're like 3/4 of the way to Swift, so that's really nice. +5, and then what's this? +3. Yeah, so we should be on pace to get the Swift stuff active. Yo, what's up, Ramen Blitz? Good to see you. Ooh, accelerator. Mind if I do?
All right. Mission accepted.
I think we put this on preemptively, just so that when we finally get Mostima, like it just ramps. And this is a pair. I love having a cluttered bench and not finding all of my units. Don't really need the Leonhardt to be stacked right there. Yo, YouTube chat is like filled with all-stars right now. It's like a little gathering of micro celebrities. Let's complete our pairs right now. Let's hit me with that refresh if the game would let me. I'm pressing the key on my keyboard. Come on, game.
Bullets may be fast, but they aren't always so quick to solve.
Are you working again? Yes, you are. All right, finally. That is a triple Arcado. That would be there. We chill on that.
Oh, it's finally my turn.
Winning by default without participating. That's crazy.
This is a spear. It's only good for...
Watch out.
No one will touch!
Goth. Gather at my fingertips.
This is a spear. It's only good...
My bullets always find their targets.
Get a little bit of hit count challenge, but we are fine in that regard.
It's only good for stabbing people.
He's asking me on YouTube, does anyone ever call you Doc Sock? And yes, in fact they do.
Stabbing people.
Sock will do just fine. And to be honest, I'm not practicing with my doctor degree at the moment, so
Stabbing people.
I'm usually chill about it. Doc Rat.
Gold or manure.
I mean, technically speaking, my Chinese zodiac sign is the year of the rat, so that also applies. Hello, Vanel. Welcome in. Doc in your sock. Don't let me stop you from a good time. Right, we can get a free promo. We can get 1 coin, or we can get one of the best items in the game. Now, the holo is nice, but I think any faction benefits from commercial packaging plan, even though it's been nerfed. It has been nerfed. Alright, we are all benched up. We do not get foresight value currently. We still probably want to keep it, but I think I can afford to sell the Podenko and not get triples. So, let's see. Who's really close to, like, getting tripled? There's our Mostima as well. Ah, okay. So we put this on Fetty. We buy this. I guess I could have used it on an Insider, but that's okay. Triples. I'm not really keen on doing Saria plays right now, so I'm just gonna grab my stacks and be done with it. Yeah, I'm finding that a lot of items are looking at what factions, what alliances do each operators have, and then they roll from those faction tables. And so, like, having the hybrid is nice from like a power perspective, since hey, now you can spec into powerful alliances like Swift Precision and Agile and whatnot. But from a recruitment perspective, a lot of the items really incentivize having less in the pool. So like, you know, someone with triple,
I don't exercise.
with one core and then like 2 sub alliances, dilutes the pool so much for those items, and that kind of blows. Right, Mostima has finally made it to the party, and I think I'm gonna give up the Exu for this.
Nice weather today.
Because yeah, you're basically prepped. So let's figure out what we're doing with this one here. So this is in battle.
What arrow should I use?
I think I still want maybe the passive stack regen here, but that's okay.
So this is a battlefield.
Bullet. Spend 6 bullets plus 1 stack.
Nice weather today.
On this map especially, I think the range extension from skill 3 just kind of makes it the better skill to just run generally. But as you were mentioning before, running skill 2 is not out of the question.
I'm just here for
Victory is an illusion.
So we've got bullets and the accelerator, very good. Nail is still here for aid, but we might be able to jettison aid very soon here. Or actually, wait, no, Telopsis is right here. What am I talking about? Yo, what's up, Lever Boy? Tuning in via YouTube, appreciate it. Like I said, YouTube here is just like a little conclave of Arknight's micro celebrities, and then I've got my usual crowd here on Twitch. Can Federico even reach now? Not here, obviously. I think I need to like stick him down here for like pot shots at best. I think I keep Cheeto in there, and then we lose some arch damage, but we gain a lot of arch damage. So yeah, thank you for your service, Vendela.
There's a bad scent in the air.
I only record. It is not my
I don't think I need to save that.
This report is ready for your
Yeah, so 8 agile, there we go.
Marked.
Oh, what's Automod blabbing about here? Dire research spelled backwards. Yeah. Allow. It's just Marshu. I'm going to assume that there's something about it. You know what? It's also best we don't know. You know? I think we can maybe all agree about that. I could get the foresight going. We're FedEx over here might be good, but Automod had enough. I didn't tell Automod to start bopping your backwards text, okay? You have run with this bit for so long that I have no choice but to respect it. Also, how's our medic coverage doing? Okay, so we've got Tilo here. This is actually kind of perfect. Kind of like naturally settled in on like a perfect formation here. The joke has run its course for too long. That's rich coming from you. Oh wait, we have Civi now. Yeah, Civi and Mostima.
Complete.
When entering rest phase, attribute copy. Okay, hold on. Let's rejuggle this a little. So ideally, we want Civil Eterna on deck here.
That's fine with me.
Perfumer is also here. Okay, yeah, no, we have to jettison aid now.
Initializing.
But activating Agile with Tilo is great. So, okay. You're on your perma bench spot. You stack Gen Amplify.
Target marked.
I think Tilo goes here, maybe? No, that's when entering rest phase. Oh, we stick you here. It's gonna suck not having the medic on there, but you do be getting healed technically. 7 alliances activated. Autorunner is a lineup that does lend itself well to that. Some of my alliances are activated from the bench, so if you see something like Marvel and Foresight, you can activate those from the bench. And I've been keeping aid for a while. I think it's an okay call to jettison them now in favor of more offense and then our main core stack gen. but not having the defense will hurt. And then of course elite is just, hey, do you have good operators? Have you been pairing? So we have built ourselves wide, but we have not built ourselves tall. But that's about to change thanks to our girl in blue here.
Let's
Are you
begin.
holding again? Oh, right. We're gonna finish the triple in there. We keep Marvel. As we'll get our free triple there. Foresight. Keep, and keep. Okay. Keep rolling. There's the Leonhard again. Making all sorts of pairs here. Do I want to keep Swift active? I think it's worth it at this point since we've stacked 40 after this round. Thing is, I'm kind of out of bench space, so this kind of doesn't translate into a penny saved. But let me grab it anyways. Oh, that's solvent. That is solvent. Don't like that. Game be trolling. It sucks to sell him right back, but I think I'm gonna do it. Solvent is pretty strong here. We need that bullet. We need that stack gen. Get into this pocket. There we go. It's kind of a tough call because Leonhard is good in his own right, but I feel like this is my play.
This is a spear. This is a spear. This is a spear.
Oh my god, sir.
That which I defend.
Bow has reached for
Here we go. The Laterano train is leaving the station. Choo choo.
I'm actually better at wrestling than shooting. Makes the cleanup easy.
feel the boat wind tremble.
The Ultimate Windlord 3144 says to sell Podenko. I'm going to tell you why I don't do that in a second.
Really hoping it wouldn't turn out like
Loading complete.
Oh my god, the steamroll. The damage could be worse, but we are getting stacks now.
Aim. Loose.
I'm a little surprised that actually did manage to collapse. So that's pretty solid, but we do need our stacks. Alright, yeah, Polina's got me. But basically, if you're reading the attributes here, takes effect even if the operator is on the bench. Do you know what this means? They stay on our bench forever. If we can afford it. Alright, triples. Hey, FedEx! And we got Syracuse informal wear. That's a tempting purchase. Okay. We are like super cramped all up in this hizzy. Please never let me say that again.
Your request is reasonable.
7 bullets plus 7 to Laterano and Foresight. We do have Foresight active from the bench thanks to Santala. So now we have a choice.
Understood.
I think the play is still to amp the stack gen on Mostima here. Yeah, I'm running S1 on Insider. And the only reason I'm doing so is because of Arquetto.
Your request is
I know it's
reasonable.
probably not optimal, but I have a soft spot for offensive recovery, and so I do it anyways. And my boy has Swift now too, so like the mag may be small, but the reload time is beyond what Sleight of Hand could give you. Yeah, I forgot about the attack speed on S2, but what can I say? I just like my SP economy. God, God dang, these look hefty. Well, okay, we've got a lot of chaff in there too.
Understood.
Hold on, it's spending 7 bullets. You are on skill 2, mister. It's a shame that we can't get the full 4 adjacent tiles on this map in particular for Mostima. Real shame.
Is this the Patriarch's transfer order? Understood.
Alternatively, we do something extremely funny.
Chill, everyone. I'm just here for a few questions.
I shall ensure the integrity of the law. Prayers are unnecessary.
We could do something extremely funny. We lose the amp from here, but now we kind of diversify a little bit into foresight. I also want to buy that formal wear, low-key. Might be the time to sell my Exus. Like, we could roll for her, but I kind of want my bench space back. Just a little bit, you know?
Your request.
What are you on? Offensive recovery, but you're not high ground, so Arquetto isn't actually giving you battery. Hiya! Why did you change to a Reaper? Who's holding the combat rations? Federico, per your suggestion from earlier. Actually, hold on. Is there a way to track how much commercial packaging plan has paid out? If there is, then perhaps I need to just like spam sell. Which
My turn.
I think now's the time.
Is it my turn?
Left and right of the equipped deployment direction. I guess you? No, well, have really great. Oh, wait, no, Mostima. Yeah, sure. Oh, right, for FedEx. I see. I like assumed, yeah. Well, we'll get him off of regular Fetty very soon. Maybe I hit my 6, or oh, excuse me, my level 5 soon. Just so we can maybe start rolling 6s, because we did find our core, and I kind of got a little greedy. So I almost missed you there, Feed Kyobe. Welcome in. Enjoy your gift sub, by the way. My bestie has splashed the pot. What alliance is this map even good for? I mean, like this is technically like Siracusa home turf, so you could argue that. If your alliance has a lot of long range that can bombard and that can actually make use of this convolution and just ignore the vents, then I would argue then that's pretty decent. Sargon could probably get away with it. Aegir could too. Since it's a single lane, Aegir really likes that, I think. Because like I remember this one time when I played on the split map with Aegir, where there was like the bushes blocking your line of sight. That was awful. Just, where do I put Skalter, man? Would Kazi work on here? I guess Kazi could just redeploy and not care. Yan just relies on econ, so that doesn't really become too terribly relevant. Blaze could like just really just send it. Yeah, Yerag has a lot of range options now. Like in general, I think Yerag is like one of the biggest winners from the patches, because like Lever, you weren't here when I was telling people this earlier, but I was doing some games off stream, and I played a Yeta game. Did not put Ascalon in my pool, and I didn't intentionally hold short of 6 Yerag, and I reached hidden chord just fine. Just fine. Like, the faction is strong now. Yeragonder's Tears actually is worth purchasing now. You know, it's a real good faction. As solid as the ice that it creates. Okay, I think we've done enough thinking right now. The hologram is not, it would be cool, but I'm not really getting much out of it. Civi would also be nice to have, but we don't have the space for it because we have enough stack gen between a lot of these idiots right now. Let's roll it. Okay. No, the game's trying to tell me something. Maybe we don't. But yeah, I ended up with at least like 350 to 400 stacks by the end of it. No, not 400. No, it was like a 300 game. But either way, excuse me. Either way, if it's reaching hidden core, it's in a healthy spot, even if you don't hyperstack to 999. Yeah, the default skills, we really do need to get a deep dive into that. I really don't like having to advise,
Great view from here.
you know, re-juggling that, but yeah, it is what it is.
On your armor will only
You will not fall!
The fact that he just has like basically an auto attack now is funny to me. All right, Fatty, pop off.
whether you're strength in numbers. Let's see whether you're
I think grabbing the solvent was really good. Ooh, Salter on Swift. That's so true.
relying on your armor will
Asa Dekai. Guess who's at the door? Raiding with a party of 31. Welcome, folks. My name is Dr. Socrates, independent creator of guides, goofs, and good thoughts that just so happen to be about Arknights, and I really like a lot of the alternate game modes, including but not limited to Stronghold Protocol, and of course Reclamation Algorithm, of which I am sure you know that Asa Dekai is a specialist of. But we're not playing RA right now. I'm gonna go finish my RA routing speed run like way later, because it is going to be Stronghold September, and I need to do a lot of research, and that's exactly what we're doing here right now. So, the large morning raid. You love to see it. I take it to what this tonight was a Stronghold night for you as well, right? Oh, here comes the invis. Right, let's hit our 6 before boss, I think, at this point. Would love to have the Kroomfee on board, but I don't think this is the game to do so. Severe lack of T-Espresso. Oh, unfortunate. Also, hold on. Turn something off. My bathroom fan has been, like, occasionally really noisy. And it's quite annoying. So. Alright. Dispatch module. I think we just send... Oh, yes, we freeze this one. I don't know exactly where we're sticking ya, but maybe where Insider is. We'll see. We'll see. Are we stacked or stacking? I don't know. You tell me. We're at 168 right now, and the Laterano train is about to hit a little bit of a speed bump. Yeah, I see you, Rama, with that with that mention. I'm just like, could you really consider my depths or my guides in depth? I mean, I guess it is for like, you know, what other creators are providing. I don't know. Did anyone else do like good Stronghold guides besides me? I tend to keep my myself pretty on the down low when it comes to like keeping what's going on in the outside space, because I've developed an unfortunate mistrust with the Arknights, with the greater Arknight space sometimes, because it can veer into either toxic Toxicity with casualness or toxicity with hardcore audiences. I won't say elitism, because that would imply that the people who hold that mindset are the actual best at the game, with which not necessarily. But you know, it's the steps that I take for my sanity. So finding any guides for alternate game modes is hard, so anything at all is helpful. Oh, well, yeah, fair enough. We gotta hold the line. How's it going, monster?
Oh, it's finally my turn.
All right, let's see if we get invis sniped to high heaven here.
Numbers. Hey, relying on your...
Oh, that's right. We do have detection. We're still getting sniped out. But my god, Gramps is goated.
It's about time to wrap things up.
How's the single player with no timer? Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Laudorado has detection. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. That's so good. He's so funny. Actual solvent auto attack save. Unfortunately, our stack gen that round was absolutely garbage, but this is probably going to hidden core just based on our auxiliary stacks. All right, big icy boy. Yo, can we get some HR up in this? Maybe we can field like a full Laudorano stack here. I mean, we still have 6, so like this is fine. But...
My bones were good. A chance
yeah, he's pro mode, so you do need his module, right? I think out of the box he won't be able to help you with that. But
I'm in
let's
position.
see.
No need to guess.
3 operators in the same row. This includes herself, correct? I'm pretty sure. So let me fix my camera again. The way that I have my green screen set up, by the way, is that it's using a curtain rod on like the closet behind me. So I have to crop down my camera like real tight. So, right, what are we willing to jettison here? I'm surprised that we still haven't gotten our third regular executor, and that's kind of annoying me. Insider spot, yeah, I figured. What's the boss tile? It's these tiles here that we didn't have access to before. Marianne's is saying Syracuse is funny as all heck. I've never been more happy to have Bologna. Bologna's kit is something else, man. He's a goofy lad, and I very much want to build him very quickly. Is there data on rates per level? Asks Vanilla on YouTube. If there is, I don't know where it is, and so I just play it off of vibes. But generally speaking, right, you know, the higher tier you go, the more rare it is, the more tiers you have access to, the more diluted the pool is. So common strategy, of course, is to kind of sit at shop level 4, since that's when most of the core alliances find their cores. No pun intended there. Let's see. See, this tile right here would be ideal for a lot of our folks here.
If I don't exercise.
You can still auto attack the boss from here, which is absolutely hilarious. But I think we could afford to shuffle off of the vent if we wanted to. It's just a matter of how.
All right.
Insider can't really reach that, so
I should try adding a jet engine next
we
time.
could swap his items over. The formal wear is still buffing these 2 jokers.
Understood.
We moved it up. Be a wee bit dangerous. This guy's outfit. Dylan says that unfortunately the Stronghold guides that he's seen aren't as in-depth as he would hope. They're either for basics or show a very specific line with very specific shop rolls required. Also had no luck finding anything regarding SAP. Yeah, see, here's the thing about SAP is that I debated on whether I want or not I wanted to make a guide for it, but it's such a, how can I say this? Everybody knows it's strong, but explaining how to get there and why that is was like beyond the scope of what I can say in 60 seconds to like kind of fit in my guide format series. Of course I could have just gone in on my extras video to be like, hey, this exists, maybe you should go for it, maybe you should not, here are the nuances. But it's also a comp that I personally just didn't really want to play, even though it's like really funny to look at, because like it's very like it's very much a thing that you need to like work for. Also, we lose Swift because I benched Insider and we lose Swift from that, so that's kind of a shame. But at the same time, here's my slightly hot take. Heaven forbid we actually learn from experience from playing the video game. All right, there are some things that you just have to go through as a rite of passage. And I don't mean this as to gatekeep, but I mean this as a genuine look. We're trying to confer this experience on you, but I can't necessarily do that by just telling you what that goes, right? I speak from a place of genuine compassion when I say this, because there are things that I cannot confer from just like tutelage and guidance alone. You will have to get in there and see if you like it or not, and if you don't like it, that's fine. But I can't make things happen, and that's also why I do not do handhold content on principle. I just refuse to do so. Like you could have the most stacked account ever to like play RA with, and I will say no. I will only play it on my own account. Let's see. Your main issue, Myriad says, saying the main issue is you don't realize that you're doing something wrong, like when to level dispatch sensor. Yeah, that's the sort of thing that you do have to kind of really feel out by experience, because generally speaking, this is what we refer to as tempo, I suppose, in sort of more teamfight tactics general speak, or like auto chess general speak. Some strategies like to go push it fast and like, you know, greed for it. Some strategies like to keep it low so that the pool isn't too diluted. So depending on what you get in the shop can also influence, hey, are you going to sink levels into, or money into levels? So that one's like a really tough thing to nail down, and even I don't have confidence in saying that I know what to do most of the time. I vocalize it on stream for you guys, but yeah, that's the problem. I'm torn. We have 75 stacks on Swift, and it'd be a shame to lose it. The problem, of course, is not like, what do we give up for it? I would love to keep precision, and I guess we could drop regular Fetty, and I feel bad for not making use of the commercial packaging plan, but if we bring back Swift with Insider here,
Insist on being so stubborn,
we keep our stacks active, we keep our alliances active, and then let's see, biscuits. Who needs dem biscuits though?
Initiation complete.
all right.
I guess Insider keeps his items then. Yeah, Leonhardt's just a good unit, honestly. Like, splash casters, take him or leave him, right? At least you don't have to deal with the DP costs here most of the time, assuming that you don't die. But having Swift and Precision on one unit is kind of nuts. So Dylan says that it's also unfortunate that operator alliances and their attributes are in two different screens 2 clicks away. Yeah, no, I when I was like doing prep for like the initial review, I found myself constantly switching between. It is not a fun time. I completely agree. That's just a UI thing. Yeah, S2 is reliable. It goes up pretty fast. He is offensive recovery regardless, and it's only like 15 auto attacks, so he's just gonna be like pumping shells all day.
My bones will get rusty if I don't exercise.
Nobody redeploys, so like we can't really make use
Your
of
reports
that.
have been confirmed.
This feels bad, but I'm gonna do it.
Let's begin.
I could see the argument for Lemon. Actually, Lemon disguise outfit.
I'm in position.
It's like 45. I forget what the initial SP was, but that's not too bad. Yeah. Making your own spreadsheet? Yeah. Absolutely. There, things will start to commit in working memory, when the more you use it, obviously. So like, you know, since I've played Lotterano before, I already know like, okay, my core stack generation has to, well, I guess it's swapped off of Executor and now it's on Mastima, but the principles remain the same. We still have our late game carries.
No need to guess which.
Our Keto's in the mix too, but at least I know like kind of where to put her. So very, very nuanced, and it's not unlike the learning curve of RA. Okay, hold on. Let's not commit the items yet. We might find something better. That is not something better. It is also not something better. We already have a promoted Arketo. Greenrot says, thank God that SP website exists. I do not know of that website. Please do not link that in chat either, since I don't necessarily need it. Let's see. Technically speaking, Passenger could replace Leonhardt here, but I'm not interested in doing that just so I can kind of preserve the sanctity of the experience and what I'm trying to achieve here. But I do love my boy from Sargon. Some descriptions are a pain to read. Yeah, some descriptions could use a little bit of a wording tweak for clarity, but I don't often find that to be an issue. By the way, love the buff on the Arcane Art Circle. You know, it used to be it only provided just a boost to res, which, okay, take it or leave it. If you're taking arts damage, it's nice. But now the fact that it adds a silence to your attacks is huge, right? Like that's pretty nutty. Mainly just Fartooth. Fartooth is just, you stick someone on the end that you want to like have redeploy, I believe, and then they stack gen. Blaze in Lotterano, that's a speculative investment. I could go for it, but we have no guarantee of Damasti. No Damasti guarantee. Actually, we might actually need the silence. Hold up. I think maybe the silence goes on Cheeto.
Your orders.
Would not mind that. Let's see. Foresight is being stacked by FedEx.
Is this the Patriarch's
I don't actually
transfer?
mind ditching Civi now. We have healing. Everyone who needs healing that matters is good to
I'm in
go.
position. No need to
I
guess
could
which
afford. Yeah, I kind of wish I could have taken the other skill with the range extension, because if I put him here, now he's out of Steama's range, and we do want to stack gen on this round if we're going to Hidden Core. It's a wiki for Stronghold Protocol. Lovely. Glad that exists. Can't stack in boss fights. I think we still get end of round stack, but yeah, I guess so. I always forget the exact circumstances for that, since I just kind of play it by ear. Doesn't happen on boss rounds, so I guess it's both boss rounds that's affected by. Unfortunate. End of and start of rest phase stuff. I know that still happens, which is lovely.
Vampires are on their way.
But yeah, that devalues Civi.
I'll hold
I think
the line
we'll live. But he can just kind of sit here and kind of stack for free, or smack for free rather. Maybe the Arts Circle. Since Arketo gets multi-targeting, I feel like this is just kind of like the economical play. Alternatively, I could put it on Exfo. That all but guarantees the spiders are just gonna not blow up in his face. Actually, yeah, no, true AoE is fantastic.
I shall ensure the integrity of the law.
Don't mind if I do. Sure. Okay. I think we just go with plan A. And then maybe we get like a mass sell-off. For like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have some money for next round. So we just need 2 more operators next round. You had one ended on 773. It was so close. Dang, Micah. Feels bad. Hello, Sammy.
Shoot target crippled.
I'm actually better at wrestling.
Let's see whether you're gold.
Violated taboo.
Immense bombardment.
Spear. Relying on your spear.
Oh no.
Stabbing people.
A man's gonna be yapping.
Let's see whether you're gold. This is a spear. This is a spear.
I love Swift comps.
Is that what you were banking on?
Yeah, the packaging plan did get nerfed. It was a reasonable nerf, I feel like, because like Econ was really strong. But yeah, rip to the hyper investments. It can still probably happen, it's just not going to happen as reliably, especially with Ethan out of the pool. Like, I think that's the other like big sort of nerf, is that you don't have an Ethan to just kind of magically conjure operators out of thin air. Flametail exists now? Yeah, but it's not like the operators that you necessarily want. Like, that only applies to Kazi. Ethan was universal. Ethan was a universal recruitment hack.
Let's see whether you're gold.
Oh, see you later, Fetty.
Let's see whether you're gold.
See, this is why I like Insider on S1, because like later,
Let's see whether you're
when you're all ramped up on, hopped up on attack speed anyways, you get that to happen.
I will not fall.
Okay, maybe we did not take enough healing on this one. We did not, in fact, take enough healing. Civi was actually the play. We couldn't afford to lose everything here. Who did we not hit? We didn't hit Exualter. We didn't hit Virtuosa. Very close one.
enemies of this caliber pose no threat to us, right?
Flametail's Ashlock, or at least a universal stack, and then with Investor you go neutral. I think Investor seems to be a little bit like more viable-ish for like general use now. Jessica on like Victoria Investor was like kind of weird, but now you've got investors in like a good handful of factions. Tin Man getting shifted over to Investor felt a little weird, but it also makes total sense if you read into the lore a little bit. But yeah, hold on, let's look at Flametail real quick. My girl. So 2 Wild Mains or an Ashlock with a small chance to get Fartooth, right? So those are, you know, for obvious reasons, you can just kind of, you know, stack Kazi with that. Yeah, we also really did get screwed on the stage choice for sure, because everyone's just kind of getting bowled over. Where did my girlie? Where did my Kindness Sylvestris? Where's the Polycule? Okay, hold on. Well, there's Fartooth, right? Fartooth is Kazi and Prez. Sige. So semi-neutral. You do need like, you know, an on deployment operator for the far-flung edge. Set Fetty to S3. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do the thing. Here you go. And this is the full shotgun range. He also gets his range extension on S1 too, but this is always fun. Damnadus. Yes, Rudius, Pram and Ascalon is the way to go with Yerag. Alright, yeah, Wildmane's over here. I've been leaning S2 for Wildmane, but I feel like S1 might still be good. Just because like you can just give her redeployment time. Oh, here's Ashlock, right? And then we took her off a skill 2 because like sometimes self-griefing with the no block happens. Lever's saying Salter's arguing is better than Ascalon. The nice thing is that you can have both. Right, hold on, what were we looking at here? So, oh right, Ashlock is like super neutral. Yeah, Ashlock is hella neutral. But here's the thing, it is not well, okay, it is a when obtained one, so I guess that makes a lot of sense here for just kind of doing Flame Tail into everything else. But it is not nearly as strong as Ethan. It is Ethan with extra steps. So yeah, Spectre for sure is a avoidance of self-grief, which I have not done yet, as you can see. I haven't played an Aegir match. You can't have both if you don't have Ascalon. Very true. But yeah, no, Salter is huge. I'm gonna, you know what, Lever? Since you've been playing more Yerag than I have, for reasons that should be obvious, skill 2 or 3. I'm thinking like on paper, like if we weren't looking at alliance effects, right? If you don't have Swift active, skill 3 feels like a sort of intuitive choice, and then like you get the feeling that you waste a little bit with skill 2. But I think skill 2 also just kind of still works, right? Like it's not that bad. Definitely not skill 1 as much as I personally love it outside of Stronghold. But let's see, you're saying S2 for stacks and S3 for survival. Okay, I like that. I like that take. Hard to get if you don't get the dispatch level where you can get it. I mean, look, Rudius, I don't know if you noticed this, but the only custom operator insertions is at tier 5 where Salter is anyway. So like, I don't know, man. S2 if you prioritize Swift, S3 has AoE and fragility. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Like S3 is really punchy. So like there's I guess there's just two right answers here, you know? They're just slightly right in different ways. And that's why Arknight's discourse can't get it over themselves, because everyone wants to be right. Shamari strat where you put Flametail back in the shot. True, hold on. I've been looking at Shamari's strategy for a while now, and this sounds absolutely goofy. But he's right. Oh my god. There's a reason why I keep my head out of the so-called discourse space, because there's a lot of room for just trying to be right without necessarily being correct. I like Moose's other skins, but we'll rock this for now. Nice little Sora cameo there. Ramen Blitz puts it well, yeah. S3 as a plug and play with no prereqs. Just solid, reliable. S2 if you have something to aim for. I agree. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. I should try an investor run. I need to actually like I haven't done any like big stonks runs yet. I think like the best run that I had so far, I guess, was that one Siracusa run that I did on my first stream. I hit 402 without too much issue. But of course, let's see what we roll. All right. Hello, Gun Knight. Okay, no Sargon, no Victoria, no Siracusa. Investors, I think we do. Marvel is, yes, decidedly out. We definitely do not beat Roland. But Foresight is still active. Yeah, let's see. Hit up my boy Justin Jr. Malkovich is being nerfed is a shame, but I think it really did have to happen. Oh yeah, I haven't tried touch yet. I was saying I was gonna do that later, but what do I want for econ? Yeah, game, I know. I'm feeling saucy. Take care, Ramen. Thanks for stopping by, if I didn't say that already. Yeah, I think I'll go probably for like maybe 2 more games or so. Depending on how fast I play. I do have work in the morning. But I'm going to be trying to get my hours in. Ooh! What are we doing in my swamp? Okay, solvent on shop 1 is kind of nice. I'm down to clown. Does Matsukiru work on special refreshes? Good question. Probably not. Like, I think you would have to like hold it or something, right? That's kind of weird. Yeah. Got a lurk for Mika. Yeah, okay. Yep. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate your insights as always. I'm glad we got the Lotterano run in for you. Yeah, auto chess is quite the genre, I would say. Like I don't really go like super hard into TFT like Ramen Blitz does, for just because like I'm juggled in between like 3 other games. Speaking of which, hold on, I gotta check out my RuneScape salvaging. Hold up, I gotta get my boat back in port. I got auto-logged. Did my crewmates salvage up my... Yep, okay, I've got a full cargo hold. Y'all don't need to see this. What's the goal, Alliance? I think this is gonna be like an investor run, so I'm probably gonna lean towards Yan. Yan is like one of the factions that benefits really hard from on was it when obtained. But yeah, the econ game exists. I make no claims to be good at it, but the econ game exists. Also, hear me out.
Please gather behind my shield.
Wait, no.
The air is so dry. No.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Please gather
Live a
behind
little.
my shield.
Can she do it? Can she clear the wave before she dies a horrible death?
Mercy. Couldn't hear you over all that shelling.
I hear you, Rudius. I hear you. No, Yan definitely benefits from it. I don't know if you're tuning in on this because you found me randomly playing Arc Knights, or if you've seen my other videos. But if you have seen my other videos, I do generally know what I'm doing in this game, because I happen to have made a series of guides for the first Stronghold Protocol season. So I trust chat to backseat responsibly, but my policy is I will just be trusting you to make sure that you say things that will benefit my experience of the game. If you don't need to say it, you can chill. But if there's something that I am very blind and not, like, you know, seeing, I trust you'll make the right judgment. All right. Hit me with the level. And then Matsukuri just got me a wild mane for free, I guess, huh?
You guys think you're worth
Let's see.
my full
It doesn't increase the true damage, but it does buff the attack buff. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Run it down.
Please gather behind my shield.
Make you an investor stack for protocol, you swear you can never pull it off. It's actually pretty hard, just because you need to reach tier 5 for investor, right? Like, you do genuinely need, like, extra economic support. So you do have to go with intent, and then, like, it's better to play investor solo now that the timer's removed, because you kind of have to, like, sequence things a lot better to make the most out of it. What are we doing here? We don't have a medic yet, but we can fix that eventually. With the current operators we have, I think this might be our play. But yeah, we'll try to make things happen here. The A-Gear lineup is available. I don't know if I can make it happen this game, but let's see. We do have corrosion on the board, so maybe a herald is prudent, just as a in between. This is early game, so like we really don't need to sweat too hard over this. Tell you what, Herald Spectre, and then we just kind of chill for a bit.
Great minds think alike.
Because we really can't do much until we got our shop levels.
A shame about
And then we stack it up like this.
You're worth my full strength.
what fine scenery.
The 9 deploy Yan effect. Oh my god, yeah, double dragons. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. You can still get 9 Yan, but you'd have to... if you're not going HR file, then you gotta go Damasti. Damasti Dagger. So maybe I should have picked Isomorph then. Just so I can like Damasti some of my other investors. We'll see. Hello, Bubble. Okay, Matsukiri's getting us a bit of value here. I don't want to stack more solvent. Mainly because I'm not really sure what I'm going to be using them on. Like, okay, who's our solvent holder from Onion? Surely not Blaze. It's kind of a meme pick at this point. Hold on, let's see. I can see this going on Hoshi, low-key. We got time to decide, though. Silence would be good, because we have refraction in play.
I got this.
Durable. But not what I want to see. So I think I could sell Bubble without too much consequence. Let's rearrange slightly.
The air.
I come from... You guys think you're worth my full strength?
Yeah, I think I like that. And then Art Circle. Beautiful.
As you command.
Yeah, Rudy's the thing about I guess Stronghold Protocol and other auto chess things is that there's going to be so many interactions that you can try to, like, you know, memorize things and whatnot, or just kind of look for specific things and force things. But as you get more experience, you're going to start to see like other avenues to achieve the same thing. And that actually goes for like Arknights as well, in general as well, is that there are many. For any given problem, there are often, with the exception of like the really difficult stuff, many correct solutions to the same exact problem in Arknights. So, bear that in mind. I'm sure Lever would love to have this shop right now with just Yera and two copies of Yera and a Prominix, but no such luck. Let's see. Yankor actually kind of hits around 3 with both Swires now, if we don't add anybody. Nikoshi's there, but I think maybe we sit at 3 for Yan. Low key. Like we sit at 3 and wait for a Swire, or at least one of the Swires, preferably the Investor, and then we push to 5. And then maybe 6 later. We'll see. We'll feel it out. Let's use some rolls. Let's see. Do I want to upgrade this? You know what? I'll do it. It's just a flat res upgrade, but upgrades are upgrades. Yo, Amiadol, let's go. And we got a Tin Man. Okay, actually, yeah, we do chill at 3 for now, because Investor does need two of them. Let's go, Amiadol.
Even an old haunt has its perils.
You're not sure why, but the prospect of running Yan scares you. I can see why. Or at least hyperstack Yan is really tough to pull off, especially in timed games.
Great minds.
Let's start backing it up like low-key.
Watch out for
I come from.
We still have our improvised front line here, but we'll work with it. Yeah, okay. Not much there, but yeah, let's get our free silencing.
No, it's nothing.
round your own.
Did you just beg?
You're not done.
Good.
I hereby command.
There's no escape.
Dude, they really chose the right person to play Harold. Such a good English VO. Kevin's saying Yan is a pain to play. I would imagine so. But we have Sui at home, so we will take it. I guess the main thing about Yan is just like, since the stack gen is so econ focused, like you have to juggle by design.
Awaiting your command.
Oh, I guess we get a free air scarp.
Activate.
Self and the operator 1 tile behind. Awkward. Who's active right now? Swift. So that's on Tin Man. Tin Man, a wild main. Okay. That's doable, I hope.
I'm in position.
Because you're just Aegir pure. Sargon. Okay, well this is banked. Get another source of silence. I'm pretty sure Tin Man's AoE can affect it, but even if not, it's still fine. We could just kind of go swift agile for now, actually. What can I say? I like Tippy.
You are the one who.
I've almost finished this piece. Just a sec.
Okay, we'll put you here, and then you over here.
My full strength.
We're at cap right now. Still not finding our Swire. Yeah, balancing econ and like actually surviving is just the main thing. Triples though. The Amiya doll. Oh man, come on. Okay, who can we afford to ditch? We actually do need Wildmane for Swift. For Swifties. Actually, no, we don't. No, we don't.
Rolling to me.
Thank you for your service. See, that's your sign to go to an econ run, is finding Amiya. Right. If we ditch 2, then we get a minimalist triple. We're out of funds anyway, so I think we just freeze this and we just roll with it.
I come from the depths.
Oh my god, also stacking the Amiya emotes, that's so good. Oh yeah, no, of course in multi, like if you're playing in Leverboy's Stronghold Protocol tournament, hashtag not sponsored, you can find teammates to cover your leaks while you get econ ramping. Just find someone who goes hard early, and then you can just kind of trade places. That is definitely a strategy. But, assuming that your lobby has left you, or you play solos like I do, then look for stuff like what I've got going. Also, I totally forgot to put Iron Scarp in the proper position for Tippy. It worked out, but that's kind of awkward. Swifties, ayo. I don't play Valo.
Please gather behind my shield.
Not like this, bro. Okay, let's see. Well, we find the late sit. That was awkward.
Doctor,
Did not mean to click that fast, but Leonhardt works. We don't actually have Precision to take advantage of that, so that's kind of, I'm griefing. Let's see, Swift, durable, gummy. What does it mean to have an econ run? Just saying low level and taking the doll. So like, what I mean by econ is like really trying to build investor, foresight, marvel, and then other economic options. Obviously, like finding the doll is great. And I guess since we get items at lower tier shops, the pool is less diluted, so we can find it more often. But yeah, you kind of want to try and build a snowball of funds is the idea. I really just want to find the Swire. Okay, we find grain buds. Gamba?
If you break anything, you're paying.
The only thing about tripling minimalist is that he still sells for 1, so that's kind of a feels bad moment. He is agile. Don't really need him though.
I am aware. Don't push me.
Is it time for Gamba? I think it's time for Gamba.
We're ready to fire.
Let's do it. Oh, feels bad. All right. We do not keep this shop.
Spray gun and hover.
Oh, tell you what. You hold that. Okay, well, we're gonna get a lot of grain buds value since she's kind of like
In the bushes there.
Wan Qing's replacement for stack gen, so that'll be nice, I suppose.
Oh, it's finally my turn.
This phase ends. Stealth and 1 tile behind, which is Swift and Agile there.
In a good spot.
You are in a good spot. Switch positions.
Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike.
Hashtag good enough.
You are the one who woke me.
Oh, it's finally my
Not
turn.
loving this run so far. We're kind of pushing the round numbers here.
This is a spear. Is only good.
Don't treat history with such
Also, it remains yet to be seen if I'm griefing with Grainbud Sleep, but we'll see.
Relying on your. This is no mercy for. This is a spear.
Best defense is a good offense.
24% chance right now. We've got a modest attack speed thing going on.
Whether you're gold or manure.
Yo, let's go, Tippy.
whether you're gold or manure.
You know what's funny? In this season of Stronghold, Sleep Nights is kind of viable. I say half jokingly, but free prom, not what I'm looking for. I will buy the Yanese dagger just in case we find a Damasti isomorph. We're really pushing late now, and now we're getting hit count challenge, which is fantastic. Still not finding our favorite tiger. It may be cooked. Oh, we're so back. All right, Yan is now active with this.
Operation.
I put you to skill 1, just in the sense of that skill 3 is nice for the double hit, but I think I get more mileage out of just staying alive. Let's see. For stonks, perhaps. Oh, let's go. Let's go, dude. Stonks. Yeah, it is rough to get this late, but I think this puts us in a good position to start leveling to 5. We're getting hit count challenged on this one, and
Which direction?
Mr. Leonhardt here is going to carry our sorry butts, but this will be a rough one. We still have 24 HP, so I'm feeling okay.
Could be cup. I'll hear your motive after taking you in.
At least we have a full suite of operators, so like we do have hit count in that regard.
Feel how your soul is imprisoned.
Mr. Iriscarp, good luck. Oh, the 6 sleep, let's go.
No mercy for this is a spear. Is only good for stabbing people.
Actually clutch.
Some deep purple.
Let's see whether you're
Okay, Swire, you're gonna need you to tank this. Excellent. We still leak 1. Stupid hit count.
Let's see whether you're gold or manure.
Thing about Investor is that like you'll feel awful for like most of the game, and then when you like hit your big snowball chain, it all happens within like 2 rounds. Big ugly thing. Don't have stun removal. We don't have salts either. We're just gonna take Bob. As much as I would love to greed, that is not it. Alright, upgrades. Grenade, grenade, not really. What do we have? Oh, we got detection challenge. Okay, let's see. We do have a Yan Pure, so this is actually kind of a value pick. Oh, you love to see it.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. We only have 1 copy of Ayers. Let's see, Tippy. We don't have money cross synergies yet. Oh wow, Hoshi's Yan Pure. Okay. I'm alright with that.
Not one step forwards.
We do want Tin Man out for Swift, but he can actually stay on the bench. I think we want to keep you out.
Device activate.
Let's see, we can move this here maybe.
Start the operation.
Let's set the rigging.
Nope, nope. Here we go.
Device activate.
Yeah, Hoshi's just Yan Pure. I mean, you would expect her to have a tank sub-alliance, but I'm not complaining.
Follow your orders. Fine.
Okay, yeah, you stay out. Would not mind. Let's see. Nice thing is that with Investor, Tinman can stay on our bench if we're not actively using him for anything.
Patience,
Like,
my friend.
I mean, I guess he does get Investor Swift, but like,
Let me have a
meh.
smoke first.
We have 2 funds in reserve. I'll account for these 2. We have frontliners now, so we're not hurting for that. Does Tippy... I wasn't paying attention if Tippy's skill was proccing, but I'm assuming that it was, and if it's not, then I will pay the price for my
Let's get to work.
clown work. Awkward setup, but I'll take it.
Be good, be cuffed. I'll hear your motive after taking you in. The stage is set.
Okay, yeah, she is auto-popping her skill. Excellent. Exactly as planned.
Whether you're gold.
There goes all my DP.
Best defense is a good offense.
Relying on your armor will only leave you.
And I'm really glad that I took Hoshi S3 here. Only for the fact that Yan does need the wave clear a little bit. Low key, low key.
Strength in numbers, huh? Is that what you were banking on?
Up you go, Tippy. That's really funny. It's effectively on autocast now.
Only good for stabbing.
I'm also very much laughing at Swire just absolutely tanking Big Bob like a boss. Alright, Communicator is really good. We got an underflow for free, so we're still getting like a small trickle of cash on account of Matsukiri here. Let's grab the level. And since we have a pure,
As you command.
that was late sit. Okay,
It may be done.
good, very good. Truly a Swire moment. She is truly a pay-to-win operator. Being hard into passenger is tempting. Could stack Swiftian, but I think Agile into Astony is arguably better. Oh, what are you doing? Swift, Agile, Swift, Precision. We don't get much out of Precision anyways. Let's just grab this. Another communicator. Holy moly, okay.
Humbly awaiting your command.
Send it! Oh my god, that's another late save, which actually we do want. Silencing is not going to do us much good here, but I am keen to resist some arts damage. Might as well throw it onto you, and then you as well. Dimasa Dit Prana, I hope I pronounced that right, is asking on YouTube what I think about the nerf and buff of this patch. Pretty solid and reasonable balance changes, I think. Let's see. Let me open up my notes doc real quick. Where did I put that? Right, Art Season 2. Yeah, there we go. SBI Season 2. So, let's see. Aegir, they still suck at air game. Like, I don't think they really needed to gut Andriana to introduce Lucilla, but I guess they can do arts damage auto attacks now, so maybe that's okay. I don't know. You could still run Pith Squad and be very funny with it. I haven't played a game with Aegir yet, but I think on some maps they actually do like decent well. They changed a lot of Rano, so now they have a little bit of arts damage. It can be hard to find the Mostima versus running like, you know, Federico Executor, but they are pretty fun this season, so not too bad there. Arketo being in the pool is quite nice for soft buffing offensive recovery if you're a freak like me. I'm playing Yan right now, and it's kind of a big toss up here. I'm trying to go like the investor route for Yan, so we'll see. The stack gen seems mostly the same in terms of, hey, you're going to be doing on when obtained, and so you're going to have to be splashing a lot of cash for your core stack gen. But jury's out on that. Haven't played Victoria yet, but they are focusing more on arts damage now, which is great for the burn hammer. So having the Mei in there on tier 1 was like really awkward. You get you still get a frontliner with Catherine, and Catherine can also give you item gen, so that's really good. Kind of inherits the role that Jessica played. Yerag really solid this season, as we were saying earlier. You do not have to hold short of 6 if you just want to get to hidden core casually. You can still hyper stack and hold short of 6 for the stack gen there. Sargon kind of still mostly the same. It's a little bit of a different lineup, especially with TT in the mix. But I think most of the stuff in Sargon still works pretty all right with that there. Siracusa is a fun faction to play. I think it's going to be really casual friendly, especially when you start getting the Marvel econ refresh going. And who can say no to a Lapland carry? It's just that the caveat is that you have to get there, right? You have to like survive the late game and then like get your stacks going properly. So like do not take it for granted, but they do pay off. And then Kazuya is also pretty fun. Also kind of soft redeployment thing. I think if nothing else, raid has been made a lot more viable, especially in due part with Kajimi Erge, with the two neural sisters being kind of core. I think the econ nerfs to like Foresight and Marvel and Gitano's removal is very deserved. We do now have Podenko and Perfumer to make up for that, I guess. And there's some other shenanigans yet that I just haven't gotten to. So, you know, those are my sort of thoughts here. And there's like way too much to go over. So, you know. Let's see. Yeah, I probably should have put it on Swalter for the communicator. You're right. I am kind of just like trying to like look for my faction units in general right now, because I'm trying to get too many things done at the same time. And oh yeah, no timers. Right, so I can chill, I can talk to people. It's really nice. So to not own Mizuki and then have Lord Sharpshoot him, oh, I'm not a fan that we can't like willingly trade out for the reserve ops, but yeah. What are we doing? We have,
you want my opinion?
Dagon Swift is active, so like if we really need to survive the wave, then I can swap her in, since we're not really at the Yan breakpoint. But I'll consider her something to sell. So that gives us 4 effective funds. Maybe 5 with underflow. Yeah, 5. Doctor hologram, that goes down to 4. We could grab some foresight right now. That would be prudent. And I guess prom actually does have to stay in our hand here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll do it.
It may be done.
Still mulling things over. I'm in position.
I'll do it. Favorite faction so far? Hard to say. I think Siracusa made a good first impression. But I haven't played everything yet, so I might end up liking Victoria again. Totally not biased. Laterano was fun to play too. I think Laterano is a pretty solid one. But hello, Orange Kiwi Juice. Welcome in. Obviously in a multiplayer game, since like even though there's timers, right, like everyone is you know stacking, so like you can just kind of rely on other people to like cover for you, right? So like that's the natural trade-off that you have with single player versus multiplayer. So Laterano got nerfed. It's sort of rebalanced. think they haven't lost their identity in the sense that like the early game for Laterano is still rough, like, but the late game payoff for Laterano is fantastic. So multiplayer has more strats. Yeah. Community etiquette withstanding, as Dylan's message will imply. Dylan was saying, just go to multiplayer and have your main alliance that you base your entire online personality on stolen by a schmuck who doesn't know how to play it. Ain't that the struggle? Hold on, where are my breakpoints? So Ayers is there.
Awaiting your...
You're just agile at this point, and you're just stack genning. So I would not mind starting to stack foresight here, because we do want to gain funds. Dire got easier. I think Dire has stayed the same, but the factions have gotten stronger. Is what I'm kind of feeling, right? Dire is still Dire. Like, don't underestimate it too much, but the factions have gotten stronger, and I think Ultimate is a way to kind of meet that power creep 1-to-1. Okay, they're gonna hit hard. I think the splash may be a concern, but I'm not gonna concern myself with that for now. Let's start stacking foresight.
The law, your back's against the wall.
Let's see whether your this is a speed strength in numbers, huh? Is that what you were banking?
Yeah, Dusk's attribute seems pretty strong for that purpose, for sure. We'll have to, you know, get her. Oh, there goes the splash damage. Yes, Demas, I'm aware. I'm aware. It's almost like this game has RNG in it, you know? Hi, Kura. Hello. Welcome in. Ooh, next battle. It's just like one either way. The invis shouldn't be too bad. Okay, we've pushed upwards, so we're at 5. We could just go 6. It's around 11. You know what? I think I will go 6, if only to just get, maybe have a chance of getting the U. This should be barely survivable at this point. Let's roll once. See what we find. Holy shit, huge.
Where to?
Last phase ends. Yeah, okay. For sure.
Patience, my friend.
You can stay on the bench. That's very good.
Stretch a little first. My joints are getting rusty.
Now we need to figure out what our breakpoints are gonna settle out to. We're still at 4 yen, so I think Grain Buds is maybe the pick. Hold on, no, you're still agile. Ooh, you're yen pure.
Maybe down.
Maybe it's Leitze. And we just stack up the front line. We do have AoE, so we're fine there. And then we do have Source of Silence. Oh, is that what that symbol is? Oh, okay. So like YouTube has like the ability to like translate chat, I guess. I don't know if that's just like by default or if there's a browser extension that I didn't realize was there. But like it translated heyo into hey. And I'm not sure how to feel about that. Yeah. Based on what you've heard, multiplayer also reduces the refresh RNG for finding the main stacker. Oh yeah, so like multiplayer follows observes auto chess conventions where everybody has operators in the same pool, and then you generally just kind of try to like fight for operators in that same pool. So With solo, you don't have to worry about that. You're not stepping on anybody's toes, like stealing their ops for the comp. But in multiplayer, that's something you do have to deal with. If they ever brought in the Columbia, will it be the Econ faction? I would argue that Yen is already there, because, like,
Follow your orders.
this lady right here.
Fine.
But, let's see. Okay, well, we found the record keeper. Unfortunately, Marvel this round was, like, banned out, so, you know, kind of on me for doing that, but...
Where to?
Let's see. And I guess we do need to start, like, rolling it a little bit. We're getting somewhere. Does Perfumer proc twice? I guess we can go double Yan stacks. And that'll work out. I'm alright with that for now. Still haven't found a Demasti cluster, so we're not... the speculative investment hasn't paid off yet.
Where are you trying to run?
Yeah, I can't say I'm a fan of the auto-translate. I'd rather just, like, at least, you know, kind of choose to use the translation manually.
Let's see whether you're strengthened.
Hanya, unleash the rage your father poured into you.
Alright, Mountain, pound Mochi.
Is only good for stabbing people.
We're getting so much mileage out of that S3. Pretty bad skill timing, though. A little bit of stall. I don't think that's going to be enough. We'll lose some this round. I expected to lose a lot more HP, though. I think that's why my tempo's off, is that I didn't really sack HP in the early rounds to go for an economic advantage. But, you know, this is an investor round. We have investor active, so anything can happen. See, okay, double Hoshi. That's big. That's big.
Right eye.
Iris, you get out of here. Viviana Drosta.
Passing silence.
Too bad this is not my Kazi run. Okay, hold on. Wave is pretty bulky, boys, with a lot of chaff. Yeah, and Agils. Yeah, squad. That's crazy, Dylan. Oh, I am laughing more than I should.
At your service.
Harold's just kind of been holding the fort this entire time. Get out of here, old man.
I trust your plans are drawn.
Oh, come on. Really? Okay, well, I guess I have to get rid of Vivi.
For that belated. Not one step backwards.
Precision Foresight. I guess I can get rid of the Pram. Hold on, when obtained. This would be the better investment, actually. Opinion on the new game ads released by Hoyoverse and Gamescom 2026? No interest. Hoyo has repeatedly shown that it is investing into irresponsible AI technologies, which implies the existence of responsible AI technologies, which is evidently more rare than your worst Gacha banner luck. So take that as you will. So yeah, I'm thinking Exia here for sure.
Maybe you didn't come straight to me. But don't forget to pay my fee straight away.
Alright, let's see here. I want to see like what kind of strats for Entelekia could pop off. Oh, it's so late, Amia. Come on, man. Yumi Drinks Water asks if I'm holding the Yanese dagger for a Demasti. Yes. It is not guaranteed, but I think it was just a good enough speculative investment that I didn't really mind. Tell you what, this goes on Irescarp. For Monsters, Monster says, for me, it's like tired of this repeatedly content released by Hoyoverse, TBH with you. See, that's the thing, is like Hoyoverse is very clearly just chasing trends in my opinion. Like even without the Gen AI, it's just that even without the Gen AI in play, I'm looking at their titles. I'm like, okay, this is like their own remix on this kind of genre or that kind of genre, and I'm just like, you know, why should I go with you, right? So surprised that there's no RI faction. The thing about, I guess, in lore, like the Stronghold protocol is supposed to be like a simulation to, like, you know, have RI prepped for different kinds of invasions with different factions involved. You could say that the assist operator is like the catch-all RI faction, but yeah. Double ice Entelekia, but the most of the time you just turn her into Swift. That's a pretty good prospect there, Windlord. I think maybe they have some room in the future to do like elite ops, but I think also because the filler ops, like, you know, the substitute operators are all Rhodes Island elite operators, then it would not make sense to do a Rhodes Island faction. Maybe they'll do it in the future, but like that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles right now. Tie it Elden Ring. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't really have much interest in playing Elden Ring either, so. A, I don't have the time to commit to it. B, I happen to share an opinion with an old Dark Souls YouTuber by the name of Marcus, also known as Epic Name Bro, in which he doesn't really care for the new stuff. I'm sorry, Amiya, but the payoff is not there. We gotta roll. Okay, Mimic Matter is huge. We could get a lot of value out of that. Let's buy it for now. Could just merge the Swalter now.
Follow your orders. Fine. I haven't taken orders in a long time.
She can also stay on the bench if we need to clear up a spot. Apologies, folks. I do need to lock in just ever so slightly. Any accelerator would be a nice to have. Question is, who takes it? Probably like Blaze or Dusk. Or Chubai. Where's all my homies, man?
I knew you'd come straight to me, leader.
Okay, we're gonna get some big money in the next phase, so we might just roll it down here. We're still looking for level 5 cores anyway, so diluting it wouldn't make too much sense. We can already roll it now, so let's just secure this.
Operation.
Beautiful. She's a really good holder for that. Kalina pinged me on Discord because I'm banned from... Wait, what? Okay, hold on, let's see. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Whack. Let me see here. Customization. Forgive me for being like a little old school here, just because, like, let's see. Live chat translation. Okay, yeah, let's turn that off. Live chat summary leaderboard. Okay. Save. Okay, well, I guess that's good. How do I get her unbanned, or Lena unbanned, huh? Moderation activity. I guess that was toggled off, huh? Ah, I love live streaming, guys. User management. Created users. Channel. YouTube have a functional UI impossible challenge. Here's the thing. So I've been looking for my cores in 5, Yumi. I could get the U in Chubai here, but since I've also been sitting on a lot of pairs, right? So I've had the Swire for a while, and I've had the Tin Man for a while. If I get those upgraded, or if I get this upgraded, I roll for a 6 anyways. It's more cost efficient that way. And I figured, like, I might as well just be spending... If I spent the money now, then I would not have as much rolls and, like, operators acquired, like, this round. So, like, I'm just kind of trying to spread it in between the rounds. Some of them have caps. Actually, no, they're not these ones.
I only record.
But, yeah, that's my rationale.
It is not my place.
Am I making a mistake? Perhaps. But if I am, you get to see me face the consequences live. So, but yeah, in general, like if we ever get stuck on a level, it's because we don't want to like expand the pool too fast. Because even though we do get more slots, it's not going to keep up with the rate that the pool expands. And so, yeah. Let's not Gamba. Aw, Mia, it's too late. Let's see. Well, there's our last investor. Not like we need it, but... Oh, here's our Flame Tail. So we can get a little bit of extra sauce this round.
Your orders.
Ooh, okay, okay, I like it.
One or one on many. Your orders.
Any instructions for
Nice little reef end for us. Transmitter. Could be the play, actually. Tier 5. Never lucky. Okay. It does sell Mountain, though. I didn't realize that. Okay, we'll salvage it. We'll salvage it. At least we have Chubai on now, so we just find it next round. 12, round 13, boss. Yeah, okay. Counting would suck. We'll get a little bit of copium with the foresight stack there. And I unironically will be relying on grain buds to actually group them properly with the sleep. We do have Chubai on board too. But, okay, let's see. Attacks 3 enemies is huge because we want Chubai to have the bonus damage. So I was torn a little bit between picking Chubai skill 2 and 3. I ended up picking 2, since these maps tend to be linear. Ooh, is this death?
The eyes of Sun witness your end.
Still have quite a bit in the tank here. Okay, not quite death. We're actually rolling on Swift RNG right now. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
I got you.
I could see myself swapping Hippie and Chubai, but Chubai's range demands that I keep her here. Yeah, Chubai's in Yan Capstone.
Beyond substance.
Very strong lord, specializing in binding. And binds are almost always not, what's it called? Binds are almost always not resisted, so it's a very reliable CC. Let's see. I'm not sure why Polina can't chat, but that's very funny and tragic. I will look into it later. I'm told this may be a semi-common occurrence. Okay, don't grief myself with the transmitter again. Okay, we have investor active, so crisis semi-averted. We get Flame Tail for effectively free.
Your orders.
Beautiful.
I'm ready whenever.
Yan is stacking. Nature Accelerator. Where did I put that on? Oh yeah, Chubai. We get this for free again.
Your order. One-on-one?
Oh, that's beautiful.
One-on-many.
Make a pair, why not? Arcane Precision 8 Agile. Yeah, they make the ops disappear, unfortunately. I guess the idea is that you transmit it to like your allies in multiplayer. We do not need 2 perfumers at this rate.
Feels fresh every time. I've been waiting. Your orders.
That's so funny. You would add Arcane and Precision, of which we do not have any. I guess we could do a speculative investment here.
Is it my turn?
We're not hurting for items, but I wouldn't mind it. But let's stay focused. Let's see, there's a Swalter. Upgrade the dagger. Not the best use of funds, admittedly. Don't really need the agile stacks. 2x1 with Swift. Okay, Mountain's back. I think I sell the Salter and get Mountain back.
Make your decision. Fast.
Yeah.
This report is ready for your comment.
Let's see, what are our breakpoints that I do not mind losing? Everyone's kind of useful here.
Fine.
I'll remember to dial it back.
I haven't taken orders in a long time.
This takes effect while in the bench, so like Mountain is arguably the only investor that absolutely needs to be out on the field. Guess this is an effective refund if I get that. So as much as it pains me to sell a pair, get rid of Santala, buy Swire, get my money back.
I've seen through the enemy's strategies.
Oof. Okay. Anybody else? Okay, a communicator. Blazes, Yan, Victoria, Dusk is Yan, maybe Arcane, I can't remember. Let's just go Yan Pure. Okay, Record Keeper paired.
It may
Might want to free up the late sea item. Yeah, I'll do it.
May be down.
Who wants silencing? Sure. Dormant air. Nah, not worth it.
Impressive. You are like the cloud beast.
I feel like instead of stacking just core, like I've been able to personally stack like a whole bunch of wider operators, right? So that's why I've still been hitting hidden core thresholds with my stack gen. As awkward as it is. Let's see, Yan or Raid Alliances. I guess unfortunately we haven't run Raid Chubai, which is maybe better, but oh, my girl's gonna die. She's still going though, my goodness. The clutch. Yo, the clutch actually though. That's crazy. Oh, 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 we live. We live. It is a skill 2, correct. Here's the thing too, is that like you can pick skills, but your playstyle will dictate whether or not those picks will be useful. All right, let's see. Flametail is free. I think maybe we get this now, since we have cash to splash.
I've been waiting. Leave the brawling to me.
Ooh, okay. I think you're my new Agile,
To make a move.
but we would lose
I'm in a
Swift.
good spot.
I really want that though, because like this kind of makes things pop off. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Let's buy it for now. Roll it. We're fine here. Roll it. It's an option, but not the option I necessarily want to take. Tippy Ian feels way off.
Finally, my turn to make a move. I'm in a good spot.
She seems like my average theater kid. I don't see anything wrong. But that's probably because I haven't listened to her in other languages, so. The Matsukiri Free Texas is unfortunate there. Because I don't actually want Chubai redeploying with Raid right now. Ah, shit, we need elementals. Do we? Or is that only hidden core? I forget. Let's refresh this regardless. Okay, there's Dusk, and then we get Arcane. And I guess we've had Arts damage for a while, so that's not necessarily a problem either. Santala's Foresight. So I guess Jenny goes here. And then against Gun Knight, we are free to like do a more traditional hold as well. So that's quite nice. I wish I could free that up, but that's okay. Yes, I'm running Ask Jenny skill 2. Don't at me. Now, how do we sneak in the Dusk?
The pests are getting away.
There's a Swift breakpoint. You're Marvel. What's up, Kyobe? Accidentally having raid active on Yan. Oh, yeah. Don't at me. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh no, the consequences of my own actions. Right. No in-battle stack gen, but that's fine. Still haven't seen our Demasti.
Need speed to succeed.
I have been hoisted by my own petard.
Patience, my friend.
At this point, we're really not going to see the Tin Man, I say, as I'm going to get him next refresh. We wouldn't really be hitting the Yan breakpoint either. Don't want to drop Agile, or excuse me, I don't want to drop Swift, but I think maybe now's the time. So Dusk would go here, and then I guess, well, I sold my Leitze. So I guess we bring out Swire again. And then we have 6 Yen, and then we have Elemental. All right, that's solved. We didn't find Blaze or Yu, but we still get Elemental with this solve. We drop Swift, which really hurts here. But I want to believe that this is an investment that I'm going to have to make.
In a long time.
And then I guess Swire's just a medic now, which feels really bad. But I think we're clustered tightly enough to make this work. And that sets us up for Hidden Core.
What do you have need of me? Doctor, you'll save a nice spot for me, right?
This report is...
Finally, my turn to make a move.
Does anyone actually benefit from Solvent?
Better leave the fine brush at home.
Loki wanted to switch this skill, but I guess Dusk has more potential skill interactions with S1. Or excuse me, attribute interactions with S1.
Within sheath,
the
If
sword.
I can trust my healers to keep her alive, I think I can just go solvent on Chubai.
I'm in a good spot.
Doctor.
Free this up
you'll
as
save a
well.
nice spot for me, right?
We'll do splash here or here? Yeah, here. Which means we get Dargan. I guess we could go for the refund.
This report is ready for your comment.
Break the pair, go for the refund.
Pests are getting away! I've seen through the enemy's strategies.
Keep the good times rolling. I think this is kind of where we just level off. Yeah. Okay.
Be good, be cuffed.
Is this the no investor do Yan comp? Oh, I picked Matsukiri because I wanted to see what other econ plays we could go for. That was somewhat a mistake, but it worked out. But as you can see, we stacked investor like way too late. And I ditched my Tin Man.
Unleash the rage your father poured into you.
I am in charge of this sector.
You're hostile and
Looking healthy. The permabind here feels really, really good. Or the effective permabind. Like I said, bind is very, very rarely resisted. So, like, you know, Chubai is capable of perma-stalling sometimes. Good burn procs.
Too difficult to explain. Let me prove it.
And that's no hidden core. We lost the Swift stack, so we weren't able to make it in. But we learned. We learned a whole bunch.
We need to hurry and tell Shu. She's going
As scuffed as that was, it could have been so much worse. That actually cleared up a lot of our objectives there. I think by virtue of Swire just being a thing, like going investor with Yan is arguably easiest. Let's see, do we want to shuffle anything? I'm like half considering switching Dusk's skill, but it worked out. There's still a lot of interactions with neutral stack gen. Okay, what time is it? It is 11:22. We've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes. By the way, for my regulars on Twitch, you might have noticed we haven't been taking our hourly ad breaks, and that's because YouTube doesn't allow like a good way to do that in parallel, just kind of automatically. So I just figured, you know what? Pre-rolls suck. I personally hate pre-rolls, but like if they're gonna just like slap it on everything anyways, then I think this is the best compromise that I can have while multi-streaming. So if I ever do more like Twitch only streams, then I probably will try to follow my hourly format, because it is genuinely healthier for me to stream that way, since I can take breaks, I can go to the bathroom, I can get some more water, stuff like that. And it helps me keep track of time way better. So hold on, sweep reports, strategies. Yeah, I guess you can kind of see my stats over here. And the alliances that I ended up playing a lot last season are still kept track of. Actually, let's take a look at the stat screen real quick. So like, this is not updated until like the next day, but I guess you can see my season 1 stats here. This was the Yan hyper stack that I had a really good time with. Marvel's just really easy with Kitano in the pool there. Is there a faction who would like Lumen and Aya being on the field? They kind of work with anybody on account of being just really good medics. So here's the thing, right? They are both specifically counters for different kinds of problems. So obviously Aya is the elemental counter, and then Lumen is more so the stun and freeze counter. So if you're facing down stuns and freezes, like skill 3s, you get out of jail free card. You could run like either module. I would argue status resistance is probably more useful here, since his HP per second can be compensated for with other things. And I prefer like just having the reliability here. But here, let's see, +4 stacks to each to active alliances of all operators on the bench. You could argue that like that factions with naturally cluttered benches, like of course Yan with me waiting for stacks and whatnot, can benefit from this, but he wouldn't be he'd have to be out on the field for this to take effect, so that works out. But again, he's a medic, so he just kind of works with anybody, right? Ayaberry here, on skill activations, +6 stacks to the most stacked active alliance. If you're running a Swift comp, this can help with her skill cycle, and I guess if you want to really make use of the attribute here, then you go with skill 2. Skill 3 is still useful as a global heal, and there are many ways to juice SP regeneration, so yeah. Does Lumen get started fast enough for this S3 to play? I would argue yes. 57 seconds seems rough, but you'd have to wait for enemies to funnel in anyways. If you really are worried too, like everybody he heals gains status resistance already, so that's gonna mitigate like the brunt of it. And then like when the wave starts stacking up and then you've got more sources, this kind of comes in clutch. But if you're afraid, I don't really mind taking the other skills too. I'm just used to playing with a skill 3 without too much fuss. And plus it just helps his HP per second if he doesn't actually heal stuns. But let's see what else. GV Mesa says Sargon on Lauderano feels like a less extreme version of Hyperstack at the moment. I like it too. Yeah, Sargon, I played a game of Sargon, not on Dire Simulation, but just kind of like in the earlier difficulty when I was still unlocking it. And they seem to be in a good spot right now too. I've always considered Sargon to be a really, really, really flexible faction. I would argue Yerrak has kind of caught up with them a little bit in terms of pure flexibility. But there are many ways to make Sargon's win condition come alive, because they do not necessarily rely on hyperstacking. Like, you could go passenger and make use of those stacks. He can't generate them himself anymore, but you can make use of the hyperstacks. But even without the hyperstack, they are already effective at that 6 operator breakpoint, because the stacks affect duration and not necessarily the potency, because all you need for the potency is this guy. Minimalist is generally regarded as the Sargonian engine, but because it's really easy to get Sargonian T from Pepe, you could go for Damazdi plays. Actually, you can go for what I like to refer to as Damaz T. Still the funniest line in any of my guides that I've written. And you can make someone like well, I guess last season it was Golden Glow, but you can make someone else pop off who likes to spam their skill or just needs a lot of SP battery in general. I think Asgen you could actually pop off a little bit with S2, but let's see. Lumina might also work with Benched Investor Marvel Foresight. That's a good one. I like that. What else? Yeah, Sargon has like all those other stuff. I went over it in my guide. My old season 1 guide for Sargon is still mostly accurate. So the early game is like kind of boring in the sense that like you just kind of rely on Philae and Papyrus, which, it's boring but practical, but they're relatively easy to get, and they just hold the line very, very, very reliably. We lost Eunectes, but in her place we got Carney, and she's really nice. I think I kind of want to switch her to skill 3. I don't think we get the damage amp unless you get really, really clever with her. But I'm willing to grab the skill 3 and lose the slow. Then again, attack speed is attack speed, right? Attack speed is love. Attack speed is indeed life. the damage amp though, the range though. Switch it. It's an iconic skill. But yeah, even if you don't hyperstack with Sargon, you have win conditions, and that's my main point. Lotto Rhino does need its stacks to pop off, but they are like the late game tilted faction with like stuff like Lemuel and Exu. Although I guess Exu's not really your main carry anymore, since she's really an econ pick. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's 11:30. I should probably call it a stream, guys. So thank you all for watching. It's been quite the lively stream for all of us here. Feels like we've got more activity on YouTube, more activity on Twitch, so I really appreciate it. If you guys have gotten gift subs, then please enjoy your emotes. And yeah, please check me out on the corresponding platform here. My main live streaming hub has always been on Twitch, but I'm getting into the YouTube scene, and it's been working out, so I'm really glad for that. And then hopefully at the end of the month here, right, as we go into Stronghold September, baby, I should hopefully have more of my guide content published here. But all guides need research. This is where we lay the groundwork. We get those first impressions, we learn, we make mistakes, and we kind of reflect on them, right? And you get to hear me rationalize all my stuff live, and maybe you'll learn something, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll just fall asleep to the dulcet tones rather of my, well, I mean, it's Anne voice, but you know. Yeah, anything else I need to shout out? If you want to see me post on social media, I only post on Blue Sky. I have social media presences elsewhere to see posts, but that's about all you're gonna get from me since co-host bit the dust. I have a Discord server if you would like to talk with me between the streams, like more directly. The Arknights channel gets some traffic there, but I also want to try and get some more general stuff in, and I do have a Twitch sub exclusive Discord channel that is also open to YouTube members and Patreon subscribers as well. If you want to support my work and possibly get me out to do more of it rather than try to look for a better paying job. But that's a content creator's pipe dream. Who am I kidding? I will see you guys hopefully next time. I might stream tomorrow, I might not. We'll see how my energy holds up, but I'm gonna try to be streaming as much as possible so that I can get these games in. We'll probably play a couple of games off stream as well. You guys know the business, you guys know the deal. All right, I think that's it. Take care of each other, or take care of yourselves and each other. See you next time. Oh, and for my Twitch viewers here, I think we should probably throw a raid over. Sorry, YouTube, you guys don't get to talk on this process, but let me go over to Twitch here, all right?